Alright, what up? What up? My name is Steven, and I'm making this video because I saw an advert from Timothy Sykes, and it was like, you can make money really quick. Why don't you try it? It's you'll make all these thousands of dollars in whatever, like in a matter of minutes. And I was like, oh my god, how many of these videos if I saw they're all exactly the same? And then I saw he was like on CNBC and CNN and all of these different channels, and I was just like, maybe this is slightly legit. And I looked into it, and I just broke up with my girlfriend. I was like, yeah, I need something to do to take my mind off things. This could be a fun thing to do. And I got into it, and the more I looked at it, I just thought, you know what it is, $150 a month, whatever. It could be a fun hobby, and it's something cool to learn. And what's the worst that's gonna happen? I'll make money. Shit. So yeah, so I signed up, and then I thought, what would be really cool? I work in marketing and social media, so why not use social media now for this kind of project? I was like, let's just sign up and do it. Like I thought, yeah, $150. It's like, it's not a lot of money to really learn something. Like if you want to do a master's degree or something, it's like $3,000. I'm like, this is not a big investment, really. Probably more. So I basically signed up a month ago, and I was like, what the fuck, this is crazy. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, I started watching videos. I watched this Russian seminar. I watched, by the way, Tim, hello, if you say this, I think it'll be cool. I might tweet it. I watched this Russian seminar. I watched some other basic lessons, and then I watched Timothy Sykes, Penny Stocking Part 1, Part 2, just nearly finished How to Make Millions. Yeah, and like honestly, a lot of it sounds like totally full of shit and like too good to be true and stuff. And hey, maybe it is. Like 90% of traders lose. Maybe it is full of shit. I've got the feeling that it's. I mean, I'm talking to people now, and I'm like saying to people, like I'm like saying to me dad, and I'm like, yeah, I've got 2,000. I was like, yeah, I've got basically, I'll take you through the steps. Actually, that's better. But I actually think it can work, and you guys can hate on it all you want, but I think it can work, and I think I might not make millions, but might make thousands. But so basically, I'll give you a quick background into me. Work in marketing, good job, good salary, not amazing salary, but I do well. Live in Dubai. Dubai's really cool. Moved out here from England, but I used to play poker, and I was professionally playing for about 6 months. Basically, what happened was I was doing well. I was making money. I was making money in England and Newcastle. I got to like $10,000 up, because basically in poker, 1 to 2% of players win, which is crazy considering in trading it's the top 10% win. In poker it's like the top 5%, top 4%. I read loads of books, got really obsessed about it, and then made a lot of money. Like started making $100 here, $100 there. Then I started making like $500, $600. Then I was making like, but this was obviously in pounds, so it was like £300, £400. And then I'm just saying because it's an international audience, I'll use dollars, but. Yeah, in the end, I got up to like $10,000, and I was like, fuck this, I'm just going to move to Australia and play poker in Australia. So I moved across, and the standard of player in Melbourne and Crown Casino and was just too high. There was too many good full-time players, and I just could not compete. I wasn't in the top 5% anymore. Lost a little bit of money, like not, I was up probably $10,000, $12,000. I lost about $3,000 or $4,000, and I just quit. I realized, this is not bad luck. People are better than me, and I'm better than people in Newcastle, but I'm not better than people in this big massive city like Melbourne. Like in Newcastle, it was like degenerate gamblers and drunk people. It was so easy to have an edge over them if you read some books and studied and played a lot. But now now I must have watched more than 100 hours of trading, and now on my trading journey, basically I'm a little over 1 month in from absolutely knowing nothing. Signed up with First Trade, I think. First Trade, Short Trade, I think it's First Trade. It's the only one that would accept it, because of me, my balance was like shit. I put $1,000 in, then I put another $1,000 in. Now I put another 700 in, so I'm like 1,700 in just now. And yeah, basically watched loads of videos, learned the basic lessons like buy breakouts. Not going to jump into shorting just yet. Buy breakouts with news, all these kind of different chart patterns, what to look out for, how to evaluate a company. How to make millions is definitely the best DVD I've seen out of the one so far. Watched a few video lessons as well. And yeah, I've been trading like a couple of weeks now. It's difficult with a very small account of it. What was $1,100 before I put the extra bit in, because there's rules where it's like the broker holds on to it's SEC rules. The broker holds on to your trade for like 3 days, so it's you can't trade a lot, and like so you have to put like your full net worth into every trade practically, or at least half, or you're gonna get cut up by commission fees of $7 each way. So basically, it's like so far, I can absolutely see how people can make a lot of money, and I can see that. But I think Timothy Sykes, his initial advert is to be like, you don't. It comes across like you don't have to. It's easy money. You don't have to do much work. You don't have to study much. Just take my picks and you'll win. And to a degree, it's true. Actually, it's not true. In all truth, you like have to work really, really hard. You have to study loads of hours. Like when you're watching the stock market, you have to like seriously like. You have to be watching it for 4 or 5 hours just to make 1 or 2 correct trades, and then if you get bored and you put the wrong trade, then you lose. So it's definitely a ton of work, which I'm happy about, because anything too good to be true is too good to be true. But in all truth, this is not too good to be true. It's scary because it's exactly the same as poker, but it looks like with slightly better odds. I mean, from the story, we're not competing against Wall Street people, we're competing against just random people. And honestly, my experience is that if I'm competing against like all of it, like the middle of America, middle class people with normal jobs, yeah, they might watch like CNN Business News. Yes, they'll do a little bit of research on the weekend, but if I'm prepared to do 2 hours a night, 3 hours a night, and I have done every day practically this month, and I'm prepared to do a couple of hours on the weekend as well, then there is no possible way that they can be better than me, because I've put so much more into learning than they have. So obviously I'm going to make less mistakes, and obviously that's going to get us in the top 10%. So I totally believe that I can make it there, and I'm excited about it. I'm very excited about it. And Tim Sykes, like, yeah, he's a cool guy. Like, he's not a fraud. His initial advertisement was a bit far-fetched, but he needs to hype it up to hook people in. If he says do absolutely tons of work and then you might make some money, then no one's gonna sign up, so he has to do it. And this is marketing, and this is the world, unfortunately. But it's competitive, and I get it, and I work in marketing, and I understand what hype is about, and I understand press releases as well, which is great, and email marketing campaigns, because I'm very into it. But and I do it myself, and this is life. And the ad business is cool, but it's an ad business. Anyway, yeah, so first initial trades, like, I made a stupid mistake of, on my first ever trade, I did a buy, and I'll laugh at this in months and years to come. Did a buy, and I put it as a limit order, and I was like, but I meant to put a stop order, so I just jumped into this stock, and I was meant to buy it I was like, if this breaks out, then I'll have an automatic order to go in. But instead, I just plunged right in at the worst time when I didn't want to buy the stock. I lost like $30 on that, and then I got pissed off. So I remember HMNY. I can't remember the full name. HMNY is the handle. Then I got pissed off, and I was like, this is spiking. Let's just get me money back. Let's just bet on it spiking, which was a stupid thing to do, because although it had news and there was a reason why it was spiking, you don't know when that spike's going to end, and you're better off buying it on the bounce or buying it early. I don't buy it when everyone else is buying it. I mean, it's a stupid rule. And then I had another trade where I made a similar mistake of buying something when it was spiking. Stupid. It's amazing that you get told not to do something on the DVD, and then you just do it. And it's just like, fuck this, I'll just see what happens. It looks like it's gonna work, and it never does. So listen to what he says. He says it for a reason, but unfortunately everyone has to lose a little bit of money to learn their own lessons. Like, no one takes advice at face value. It's stupid, and I'll be not the first or last person to do it. But anyway, yeah, I lost about $100, $110 across the month of trading, so it's not a huge amount of money. And then yesterday I made my first trade where There was a stock. It had some pretty cool news. The news was can't remember what the news was now, but the stock raced up, and then it really dropped, and then it was leveling out. And I was using stocks to trade on a trial version, which is Timothy Sykes software. Honestly, I am no idea whether I'm not affiliated with him at all. Just FYI, I don't even know him. Never met him. Just one of the fucking hundreds of students that he's got, or thousands or whatever. And yeah, and I watched the level 2 on stocks to trade. It's very helpful. Level 2 just basically shows you the buy and sell orders. And I was like, this stock's not dropping anymore. And then I was like, it's leveling out. And I was like, it's really low off its highs. This is probably going to bounce. And even if it just bounced like 10 cents, I just want to take a profit. Like, I'll take 3%, 5% profit because I'm used to taking no profit. So I bought it on the bounce, and honestly, I got 3 or 4% profit. I could say on the level 2, it was starting to dip 1 to 2 cents. I got out straight away. I was like, I'm not being here for when it goes down. I'm not losing money. I'm getting out as soon as it drops. And honestly, I made fucking, after commission, $8. Seriously, $8. But it's the first winning trade, and I've learned so much, and I'm excited. Basically, this is month 1. Every month, I'll update you guys on how I go. I'll let you know lessons learned. I'll let you know. I mean, I would never say that. Like, you cannot really say that Tim Sykes is full of bullshit, because he verifies every single trade, and he's got other millionaire students. Can everyone do it? Is it that easy? No, it's not that easy at all. Not everyone can do it at all. And honestly, it takes a lot of work to be good. Like, seriously, the amount I've studied is like, I'm talking hundreds of hours. And like the way that advert makes it out, it's going to be easier, and I can't see a lot of people willing to committed to do that. So I think probably 90% or 95% of Tim Sykes students are probably all going to be losers. Like, you can tell, because you have to do thorough work to be good. And this is only the beginning, and there's so much more. But I'll obviously go through the rest of the DVDs. The SEC filing DVD looks really boring, but I'll take it an hour at a time just to see how it goes. But yeah, so I'm like $110 down. I mean, I hope I don't continue to be down month after month after month. I really feel like I don't know how I can be, because I see what works and I see what doesn't work, and I know what to do. So next month, honestly, I hope to turn very small profit. And I'll update you guys. Peace out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I hope I can help someone else out there.